All right, I'm gravity bleeding the brakes in my E39 M5. It's a 2000. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the brake reservoir and the clutch reservoir are the same. This little hose here is the one that goes off to the clutch. Hopefully you can see that. Now, what I've done, which I can't show you, is I filled this reservoir. I bled all the brakes. Then I filled up this reservoir all the way to the top with .4 brake fluid. And you can see a little triangle says max. I actually drained this down to below there, but when I put in the sensor, it raised it up a little bit, but that's good enough. And then the min is, hopefully you can see it down here. That's the min. Hopefully the light is on it and you can see it. So what I did is I made a couple of different tries, and I'll tell you the one that worked with me is not having any clutch action at all. So I let the clutch stay all the way out and it worked fine. But when I put this in here to press the clutch down, using the seat to move it forward, it wouldn't drain. So now we've got a nice firm clutch. It's been bled. Now the question is, where is the clutch slave? It's right there, right there. That's where the clutch slave is. There's the transmission. I do have a little transmission fluid leak, which will be taken care of later. Front of the car, I've done the oil, I've done the coolant. It's not really hard to do. So what I did is I hooked this up. It's a 7mm bleed nipple. I took this and opened it up while the clutch was fully up, and it bled all the fluid out here using gravity bleed. And I just let it bleed for a few minutes until it went from full down to about the max point. Now, is that sufficient to bleed it free? It's better than it was. So I thought I'd let people know how to do that. I think the biggest issue was there was no air in the system. I hadn't replaced any components. This was really a maintenance bleed. So gravity worked fine. If I had air in the system, if I changed the master or something else, I would actually be blowing cool brake fluid this way, because air rises, and this is obviously lower, so the air would want to go up. So I would have taken pressurized brake fluid, opened this up, and blown the system out so that the air would rise up. But I didn't have that situation, so it worked out well. Love everybody. Peace out.